Couldn't take it, couldn't stand another minute. Couldn't bear another day without you in it. All of the joy that I had.
Hello boys. Just as you guessed, this is most serious talk, and I said serious twice because I want to show you that I am not just serious, but I am very serious. Everyone was upset by Blake's trailer for Blazblue Cross Tag Battle. But I don't gonna cry about 20 DLC characters, because I am not a pussy. Now I'll show you privileged tier list for every franchise in Blazblue Cross Tag Battle. 4th tier depends only on your perverted fantasy. Just as you can see, RWBY has lower position than BB, Unial and Persona 4. That means that RWBY will be very overshadowed by these three boys. And this makes RWBY way few fans more upset. But don't worry, your boy Dinnerbreaker gonna show you and Arxis how their game's supposed to be. Firstly, we already have a problem with the title, and now I gonna fix it. That's way more better. Let's move to the privileged tier list and character roster. Now the main roster will include all of RWBY characters, some monsters also included. In 2nd tier you can see BB and Unial. And characters which get in already were listed in my previous videos. In 3rd tier we have Persona 4, but I replaced it with a real Shin Megami Tensei game, because Persona 4 for casuals Real Shin Megami Tensei game franchise will have 4 characters. Demi-Fiend, Satan, YHVH, and Mara, also known as Penis Demon. Now let's move to the story mode and count how many true potential main villains we have. These guys are retarded, they can't be main villains. This means that there can be 2 reasons of conflicts in this game.
Now I got power of dark magic and can use your black copies. Oh no. I want this cake. No, I want this cake. Let's fight. Yay.
This shit is boring. In all our opinions, the story mode must be a dating simulator. In this new mode you can choose 2 main characters from RWBY, it is Ruby Rose and Bird Monster. And also you can date with characters from DLCs. That's all for this time. But not at all. Now here is a little lesson of respect Android 18 and 21 players. Firstly, you need learn how to play at these characters. Secondly, you need to become MLG player at Captain Jinyu and another 2 boys which you like to play. That means you mustn't use 18 and 21 in your team. Then when you fight against waifu, I mean 18/21 fan, you must do 2 things: use booty swap on his waifu and finish him with his waifu. I know that this hard, but no one said that being a respectful player will be easy.